This is a free download from the BBC. For more information, go to bbc.co.uk/podcasts.
You didn't listen live, 'cause you're a lazy sod. So here's the Iain Lee podcast. Hello, players. It's Thursday. Whoa!
Oh.
Didn't eject the disc properly. That's going to cause problems. There's something happening with my my iTunes in that I'm losing songs.
Self-editing.
When the computer... Well, I wanted to play What You Do to Me by the Teenage Fan Club today, and it couldn't be located anywhere. I played it about a month ago. 2 months ago. 3. As your computer gets older, does it, forget songs?
Or do you wear them out?
Could be. Yeah,
I tell the kids that happens.
That's a
I
distinct
didn't think
possibility.
I thought it was a lie.
It's the thing is, if you lie hard enough, it becomes a truth.
Yeah, true.
True that. Hello, everybody, he said, switching to script. By the way, hello, everybody.
Hiya.
He said,
Hiya.
going off script.
We've already said hello this morning.
Yeah, I know, mate, but let's just pretend we're friends. Hello. Let's have a look at this. Best bits of my show in 3 games includes me. I've written the podcast from ages. I've forgotten how to. That's a joke, yeah?
It was a joke that you haven't said.
Okay. Hello, everybody. That includes you. These are the best bits of my show on 3 Counties Radio. That includes me.
Huh.
I haven't written a podcast script in ages. I've almost forgotten how to.
How to tea.
How to type. I
forgot
how to type.
But I don't write the podcast script.
I know, I do.
So it's all about you again.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those ones that looks better written down. And even then it looks ropey.
All right, never
Should we
mind.
go? Listen, guys, great opening bands. Loving it. Should we go into the first set of clips?
Please get on with it.
Here we go. Here come the first set of clips. Enjoy them. Now. Hey, the Queen, is it? I don't know if it's today or if it's Wednesday, but if she makes it to Wednesday or makes it through today, we'll clarify that by, I don't know, having a look on Google or asking Jeeves. She'll be the longest. She will have been. Hang on a second. Guys, I can feel one brewing. Something's brewing. She'll have been sat on the throne longer than anyone else. Kelly, over to you.
She must be tired.
Thank you very much indeed.
Morning, Iain the Pain.
Oh.
Oh, it's not so shouty. Someone's been for the last 3 months on a voice control course.
What's going on, Chris?
Wagwan, Chris. Wagwan. Wappin.
Oh, dear.
I've got a throat on me, so please.
You got a throat on you. Gosh, that sounds
I've got
literally.
a chesty cough.
You got a what?
Yeah,
a
I've
testy
got a
cough?
chesty cough.
Chesty.
No,
Chesty.
chesty. You ain't seen my chesty, and I'm telling you.
I can feel the vibe from here, baby. Wow. Wowzers.
No, the Queen.
When I went backstage at the Monkeys, right, there was a
Yeah.
drunk Scottish woman there, right? And I don't know how she got. I don't know how she got there. She collared me at the start. So sometimes when I go to things, people recognise me.
She sounds like a Big Brother viewer.
She could be. She didn't know what my name was. She came up and said, "Oh, I know you." And I said, "All right." She goes, "Yeah. And I know all the things you've been on." I said, "I bet you don't." She went, "Right."
Oh, gosh.
Mock the week. I said, "I'll stop you there. You're thinking of someone completely different." Anyway, so we got backstage and she was drunk and would not stop talking to me, right? And my boy was there and I was just thinking, please go away. And then she made a comment about her chest.
Oh, no.
She was pointing to her T-shirt. And I said, look, I don't want to keep looking at your T-shirt because I'm looking at your chest and I don't want to look at your chest. She goes, yeah, well, it's big, isn't it? And I'm thinking, yeah, it's massive because you're fat. And I'll be like, ladies, here we go, right? It's not all about big boobs, all right? I'm not a big boob fan. But also, if you're fat and you've got big boobs, they don't count. They don't count.
That's cheating, is it?
They don't count. They don't count as nice boobs because there's a big fat belly underneath them. It doesn't count.
Anyway, back to Chris, who I'm sure has not got the full set of belly and
No,
boobs.
my boobs are bigger than my belly.
Always a bonus.
There we go. I think that's the phrase. If your boobs are bigger than your belly, you'll never eat all that. No.
Stop it.
The Queen.
Yeah.
I've been a royalist all my life. I served her father and I served her when she came to power.
You were a butler?
She swore that she would look after us.
Right.
Right.
And how's that
she's
going?
done a beautiful job. The other thing is...
Hello?
2 good reasons to keep her.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I just wondered why you weren't responding to any of the questions I was putting to you.
What questions?
Exactly. Carry on.
Right, as I said, with two very good reasons we should keep her. First of all,
Now, steady on. I can think of two.
We don't have to have a president.
Back in the day. Eesh.
We
Yes?
don't have to have a president. And
Right.
secondly,
Well, hang on. Why would having a president be a bad thing?
because they serve themselves, they don't serve us.
Well, hang on a minute. But the Queen's, the Queen's not in power. She doesn't run the country.
I know
yeah?
that, but she
right. So we've got a
represents
prime
them.
minister who it could be argued serves
Well,
himself.
yes, but I mean, she could smack his bottom, give him half a chance.
But she don't do nothing. The Queen
but
has got
she
no
stands-
power, has she?
Represents us. If he went
No, she
too far,
doesn't.
she'd have him. Anyway,
No,
that's-
she wouldn't.
Yes, she would.
She would, Dennis. You live in Cloud Cuckoo Land, where
No,
she's
and
probably got
she's
more
a
influence.
son who and the other reason I'd keep her is to keep that idiot's son off the throne.
Was that have you got a squeaky bum?
Yes.
And that's the sound of an old man's bum. Very bum heavy this week. Bum titty bum bum was my nickname at school.
Bumpact.
Bum packed.
Bumper.
Bumper to bumper. Wait a minute. Where's my jumper? It's on the floor.
Yeah, you're going to need to iron that again.
No, don't iron that. Not that jumper. That's just my cosy jumper.
Oh.
That's my Sarkozy. Why? Because it's small and French. No, I mean, this is the sound of a very niche phone-in taking off.
Good morning.
Sam, how did popular culture impact on your bath time?
Well, I had the misfortune of watching American Psycho at quite a young age.
I've got to say, I've never seen that film. I've only seen two scenes that Justin Dealey, if you're sat with Justin long enough, he'll pull up two of the most horrific scenes, one sexual, one violent. No, one sexual, one sexually violent. And he'll show... Here, geez, have a look at this. It's Dealey's favourite film, and it's flipping horrible. How old were you when you watched American Psycho?
About 7 or 8.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm
Something
so
like that.
sorry. On behalf of everybody, I apologise to you. Go on, so how did it impact on your life?
Well, obviously, there's the iconic scene, someone in a shower, like, with a knife.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
You're talking about
No,
Psycho.
You're talking about Psycho.
You're talking about
Psycho,
Psycho.
whatever.
Well, no, you can't say whatever.
No.
Because they're two completely different films. There's American Psycho, which is all about taking drugs and having aggressive nookie. By the way, great name for a band. And then there's Psycho, which is about the woman being... it's about a bloke who dresses up as his mum. You watch Psycho.
One's got better
Psycho.
shoes.
Okay, well,
Right.
suddenly I'm not so sympathetic. Go on, okay.
Right. And then for years, it was years after that, every time I used to go in the bathroom, my mum and dad always kept the curtain drawn across the bath. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I'd go in and I'd like give the curtain a quick punch. Right, I know you're in there. I know you're in there.
Oh,
I'd have
man.
to whip it back right quick.
And was there ever anybody in there?
No, never.
Here's the thing, right? If your dad was of any merit, he would have hidden in there one
Oh,
day,
no.
knowing that
He
that's
would.
what you did. Your dad, and I would do this. Your dad should have hidden in there. After about 6 months of you doing it, right, I'm going to teach him a lesson. Not only have I made him watch quite a traumatic film that's way above his age range, I'm going to hide behind that shower curtain. Do you still get the urge every now and then, Sam?
Yeah, now and then. But not normally, because I've got my own house now. I just keep the curtain pulled back.
Sam, thank you very much indeed. Well, yes, thank goodness it wasn't American Psycho that he watched. So Scott, who started this whole thing, right, with his Fall Guy bath, that's a bit of fun.
It is. It's cheeky.
It's cheeky. This is heartbreaking.
Go on.
He's DM'd me, which I think he means he doesn't want this to be read out in public.
You're going to Scudamore him.
Am I? Another bath time thing. I used to...
Don't laugh. Be sensitive. Do your sensitive voice.
Another bath time thing. I used to line up small glasses full of bath water and then pretend to down them like Angie Watts from EastEnders. He used to pretend to be an unhappy, alcoholic, middle-aged woman in his bath. Oh, dear. Oh, blimey, here we go. Look, this is now... I mean, oh, dearie me, I've not recovered from this. Joanna is a mum with beef. She's got so much beef, she could set up her own butchers. It would only sell beef, but it's a popular meat. Beef. Here's her beef, and here's me making a beef hot pot with the beef that she's provided from her beef farm. Gets quite beefy, this bit. Is that all right?
You're perfect. Absolutely.
Thank you,
perfect.
player.
I just wanted to make a few points about Susanna Collings.
What a fantastic example of a headmistress, isn't she?
And maybe in your opinion, yeah, but probably not in half the mums in Tring at the minute,
Well,
to be fair.
you say half the mums.
Well, maybe you should ask all the mums whose kids she sent home without letting them know that they were being sent home.
Yeah.
You know, is that a great idea? Is that a great example of a head teacher?
Yes, it is. I think it shows leadership. Don't break the rules.
Sending year 7s and year 8s home without letting their mum and dad know that they've been released from school.
Don't break the rules.
Great idea, Ian, letting the kids wander the streets.
No, she sent them home.
Yeah, without letting their parents know.
So
And
your kids.
Some of their parents have gone to work. Some of their parents, you know.
Did she do it? Did she do it to your kids?
She didn't do it to mine because
Right. Okay. Talk
mine
to me.
got put in internal instead.
Well, in that case, why don't you talk to me about how it's impacted on you?
An internal one day, then the next day her skirt was all right.
So how did it impact
they
on?
don't
How did
seem
it?
to know what
Joanna.
they're on about.
Joanna.
Ian.
How did it? How did it impact on you? Don't tell me about other kids. How did it impact on you?
On me?
That's the question. Yeah.
Well, I had a very, very upset year 8 student on my hand who'd been humiliated in front of her friends for the fact that her skirt was too short, which it wasn't, because the next day she went in, her skirt was absolutely fine.
Okay. Do you know whose fault that was?
Well, ultimately, I would say it's the headmistress's fault.
Who bought the wrong skirt?
A Marks and Spencer's longer length skirt.
Who bought the wrong skirt?
Not me.
Who bought that skirt then?
I bought the skirt. I
Okay,
bought the
so
right
if you
skirt, 26 inches long.
If you bought the skirt, did it touch the kneecap?
It certainly did.
Well, then why was she picked out then?
Because it was on the top of the kneecap, not on the bottom.
Joanna,
This is how
you
finicky
cannot.
they are, Ian.
Yeah, it's called rules.
But
It's
so
called
what's it got to be? They should
rules.
stipulate, it's got to be completely covering the kneecap, because kneecaps, you know, they're a bit provocative, really, aren't they, on a 12-year-old girl. This is the other point they've been making. You know, the girls are dressing provocatively. I'm sorry, she's 12. She's wearing black ties.
Some people find here's something you're not going to like. Some people find 12-year-old girls sexually attractive. Do you know who those people are?
In a school environment, they all get their bums kicked out because that's just
No,
sick and
Joanna.
wrong.
Do you know who finds 12-year-old girls sexually attractive?
The little boys in the school.
12-year-old boys.
I don't think that they do, Ian. Not in the way that everyone's making out. Although girls are dressing sexually.
I was a 12-year-old boy. I was a 12-year-old boy.
I've got a 14-year-old son at that school.
And I bet he
after
tells you.
speaking to
I
him,
bet
he was
he
like-
tells you exactly how he feels about sex and things, doesn't he?
Oh God, no! I think I'd be revolted if he
Thank
did.
you,
To be quite honest with you.
Joanna. You can't blame anyone. You
Honestly,
can't
he
blame.
would say to me, "Mum, yes, I find some of the girls attractive, but I don't go around the whole school looking at their legs in their black
course he's not
tights
gonna-
and their black long skirts."
Can I tell
Ian,
you-
you met your match with me, my son. You will not beat me on this.
Well,
subject.
Joanna, you. I've not even started yet, love, and you're doing terribly.
Neither have I, love. Neither have I.
The
You
thing
should be
is,
focusing on the fact that Susanna Collins let a whole load of school kids walk round the town without letting their parents know.
Joanna,
Ian?
I'm talking about your kids, not other kids. I don't want hearsay. I want your kids. As a 14-year-old boy,
It's not hearsay when I've spoken to a lot of the other
well, it
parents
is.
about
I'm
it.
afraid you don't know what hearsay means. Apart from great pop tunes, it also means other people's stories. I'm talking about your story. You cannot.
I'm giving you my story, and I could give you 50 other stories if you
No,
want, love.
I don't. As I've just said, Joanna. Is this? I don't know if this is on. As I've just said, I just want your story. Is that okay?
Giving you my story.
Brilliant. You can't
I'm
blame.
asking you a question, Ian. Why didn't you ask her about all the kids that she sent home?
You can't blame the school for
Well,
having a.
sending kids
Can
home
I
without
finish
letting
a
their parents
sentence?
know.
Can I finish a sentence? Would that
Go
be
on
all
then.
right? Thank you so much. You can't blame the school for picking your girl out if the school was too short. The only person you can blame is yourself.
But
And
why did they
that's
do
why
it?
you're so
Okay, but
angry, because you feel that you've been told off by the headmistress. That's why you're so angry.
So on Friday, her skirt was unacceptable, and yesterday the same skirt worn the same way was okay.
I don't know the specifics of that. Had she
Well,
rolled it up
I'm
on
telling you
one
the
day?
specifics of that.
Okay, well that's what you
No,
say.
she hadn't rolled it up, Ian.
Okay, well then there's obviously
And
some
it was
mistake
the same
there.
teacher, the same.
So then
the
your
same
school.
guard
So
on
hang
the
on a
gate who
second.
called her to one side.
So I thought she said she humiliated her in front of all her
On
friends.
Friday, she did.
By calling her to
yesterday.
one side?
She didn't. It's the way they did it. You, get over there. And the way she did it. And the head teacher, and the assistant head put in
I
his...
bet you were a right pain in the bum in school, weren't you?
Getting hold of her skirt and pulling it down, the male teacher.
I bet you were well, in that case, launch a complaint if you've got a problem with that.
I have launched a complaint. So have many others, Ian. You have got a very one-sided story on this.
No, not at all.
No,
if you've
you
listened...
You haven't got your facts straight. You haven't got all the information, and you're launching into something that you haven't actually got all the proper information. As usual on your show, this is what you do,
But yet
Ian.
you continue to listen, Joanna, and I appreciate it. Listen, all of the other shows... All of the other shows are covering your side of the story, and I think they're being a bit one-sided. I think the headmistress... Gosh, what a rude woman! I feel so sorry for your kids. What a rude woman!
I feel sorry for your kids, Ian. I feel sorry for your show.
Why? Because it's winning awards and getting more and more listeners. I don't know why you'd feel sorry. Listen, Joanna, this isn't working for me.
You have to try and belittle people because you can't...
This isn't...
I'm not going to argue with you about your radio show, because anyway...
Well, you brought it up, love. Listen, Joanna, this isn't working for me. I'm going to say...
all the kids home and things like that. You're wrong for asking her why the school shop supplied the shirts, the skirts.
Yeah.
So we got the parents go to the school.
The school shop have had 13 complaints.
Are wrong.
The school shop has had 13 complaints.
And your point is?
Well, that's not that many complaints, is it?
Maybe parents haven't been down there yet to complain, but I can tell you a lot more than that.
How many kids were sent home?
Listen, because it's not my side of the story.
How many kids? I'm listening to you, but I just find you very, very rude. How many kids were sent home?
Exceptionally rude as well.
But you called me. Thanks. How many kids were sent home?
Susanna Collings seems to know. You seem to be the teacher's pet. Why don't you ask her?
How many kids were sent home?
I don't know exactly. More than the 2 or 3 that she suggested
20.
on the radio.
20. She didn't suggest that.
More than 20, Ian.
How many were sent home?
I shall get a poll together this afternoon. I shall find out and give you the exact number, shall I?
Okay. I tell you what, Joanna. Listen, your problem isn't with the school. Your problem with the fact that your daughter wore a skirt. For some reason, you've got issues with teachers and authority, and that's fine.
I really haven't, Ian. I've got a problem with you not asking the proper questions.
Okay,
you trying to give a one-sided argument as usual because...
Well, if you don't listen, why do you...
You just didn't ask the right questions. Now you feel bad and embarrassed. Anyway,
I don't feel bad.
I've got to get my kids ready
I've got to put the phone down! I've got to go and put the phone down! And she's gone! Oh, dearie me, Joanna. I expected more than a garbled hit and run from you. I was enjoying that. Here we go. There's more. All right. This is.
Are we going there? Because I thought we were going to be the bigger people when it came to Joanna.
All right. Well, then you say this bit.
No.
Would
I haven't got beef with her. She's allowed to say what she wants. I mean, and then we're allowed to judge her silently like this.
So you don't want me to say that's Joanna from the Kaiser Beefs? Favourite drummer with Beef Moon?
I think it's a bit of a low blow.
Beef Troot?
Pardon?
Beef Troot.
Oh.
In a salad.
Okay. Enough of the beef. Let's go. For the rest of the show, let's go vegetariani. Is bacon vegetariani?
No, it's very salty.
Okay, well this is vegetariani with a tiny little bit of salty bacon. In reverse order, the things that excite me to be found in the street.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
You got that, Catherine?
Yes.
So in reverse order, the things that excite me to be found in a street.
You don't find exciting things on the street like you used to in the 80s anymore.
I'm not talking about razzles or Mayfairs or men onlys
When I say
or
street,
escorts.
I mean bushes.
Exactly, very bushy. It's the 80s. Personal grooming hadn't become such a good thing, and I kind of miss... Anyway.
Pants were bigger, that's why.
In reverse.
We're being bullied into it.
At number 3.
Go.
CDs. These are things, my favourite things to be found on the street.
Mm-hmm.
CDs.
Ding.
Oh, can I do a side to that?
You guys can chip in. These are my own personal top 3.
When CDs came out, they told us that they were indestructible.
Yeah.
And you could put jam on them, you could set fire to them.
It was jam, wasn't it? Jam, you could freeze it and you could bury them with a 3.
On Tomorrow's World, they did a lot of CD abuse, and it would appear that
this is the 80s.
Anyway, I found CDs and you can't play them scratched.
Yeah,
so what
it's not
happened
true.
there, Maggie Philbin?
Yeah, Maggie Philbin,
Yeah.
you beautiful. I've interviewed Maggie Philbin. She emanates such a powerful sexual aura. Honestly.
You know why?
Yeah.
Chegg effect.
Yeah.
Is she your second favourite thing to find in the street?
No.
Oh.
So the second favourite thing to find in the street, VHS video recorders, brackets, other electrical equipment outside somebody's house with a little note saying, "Take me."
Can I do an aside?
Yeah, go.
I'm sad that we don't find unravelled tapes in the street anymore.
Well, you've gone on to my... You've hoodwinked me. No, you haven't. You've frog-leaped me.
Oh?
You frog-leaped me because, number one, good old-fashioned cassette. Because if there's a cassette left there, no one's going to pick that up. Except for this guy. I've got at home. I've got my nads out. I get my nads out at home, and I've got a stacking system. One of the first things I bought when I started earning good money. It's a good system. That's why it's lasted. Everyone needs a decent set of nads, and my nads are cracking. Do you want me to keep milking my nads, or should we stop there?
Can we? Yeah.
Okay.
Leave them alone just for.
It's
half
got
an hour.
dual cassette, so I can record from one tape onto another tape.
So you've got one tape, you can end up with two.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also reverse. So if I'm just like there, the tape's finished, I've got to... I haven't, it's auto-reversed.
Wow.
Aww.
That's great technology.
You're right there, your nose is just pouring.
Fine, yeah.
There's a lot of wiping going on of the nasal regions. I can't see below the neck. But the nasal region is... Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Do you need a cork or something?
No.
Do you still get cork?
Well, I think it's a limited resource these days, isn't it?
Where does it come from? Is it mined?
Tree.
What tree?
A cork tree.
In Ireland?
What, County Cork?
Why not? It's a tree, is it?
You know where they get mayo from?
Simon. Brendan! Brendan! We crashed.
Hi.
We crashed into Brendan's conversation. Did you know your name sounded like a sports car revving up and being driven at high speeds along the motorway?
No, but one thing, I was actually at a not a sports day thing, but we were at a Sharnbrook Hotel did a car show.
Were you there?
You know,
Were you an
we
exhibit?
were there.
You were there. And did they make light of your name, Brendan, and its similarity to an accelerating sports car?
No, but we were trying to promote another group that we run in Bedford.
Okay.
So the other thing I was going to I rang up for was ages ago my father had his wallet stolen.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Right. Guess where it happened?
In his pocket?
It was in his leg pocket.
Yes, his leg pocket.
A couple of pens of another group.
What? Who's this group you keep talking about?
Flag, Friendship Lincoln Action Group.
Flag. He said flag. Okay. So he had some pens stolen from Flag.
No. He had his wallet stolen from the same pocket that the pens are in my trousers.
Did they touch the pens?
No.
No, they weren't in the same. They're in different trousers. Brendan keeps his pens in a particular pocket, and in the similar pocket on his father's trousers was the wallet.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Just need to... Okay. I need a run up to this. This is going to be tougher than I thought. Hang on. Okay. So your dad was on a was on a. I'm going to guess on a train.
No, he was in a market area in Almoradí.
Where's Almoradí?
In Spain.
Bloomin' Spaniards. It's the second time they've been dissed, third time, and they're out. They're out of the EU and out of my mindset. Right. So, and in the same... So, which pocket do you... To establish the pocket your dad kept his wallet in, which pocket do you keep your flag pens in?
My right leg.
Front, back?
It's on the side.
What?
If you look at it's like, these combat trousers.
Oh, yeah. We've just entered Pocket Academy here. This is going to get crazy. I do know so the side just above the knee?
Yeah.
You keep your pens in there, your dad kept your wallet in there. Tell us what happened, Brendan. We got ourselves a phone in.
His wallet was stolen from his right leg pocket.
Yes.
They went and tried the credit card, which I luckily had the same credit card.
What?
I luckily had the same credit card, not on their account, but on a separate account. I had the number for him to phone from international calls.
Oh, so you had right? Okay, so you had
From
a
the
credit
same
card from the
company.
same company. It had the emergency number on it.
Yeah.
So you were able to give him that. Beautiful.
Yes,
Yes.
I had sent him the number as a text from my other handset.
Okay. How did you communicate that number to him?
Text.
Text. Okay.
Because the reason was, and that number started 01244.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
But on the card it says +44.
This is Spanish music. So we got.
No, this is more Greek.
Well, it's poor European music.
I don't think we need music when Brendan's talking.
I just
think
think
we do.
we need to punctuate it with something. And he's singing in Spanish.
No, he's not.
Yeah, it's close enough. They're all the same. Okay, so your dad had his wallet nicked. You were able to text in the number. Bish bash bosh. Everybody's happy, yeah?
Yeah, but he had to go to the police to report it.
I bet they threw him in jail.
No, they didn't.
Oh, that's okay.
They didn't throw him in jail.
Here's a question I've been meaning to ask you for ages, Brendan.
Yeah, try me.
I'm going to try you. Why is the Queen better than you?
I don't know.
There's not a joke. Seriously, why is the Queen better than you? Because she is better than all of us. She's better than me because... She's better than me because...
Are you playing Revolution on purpose? This is treason.
Oh, you're right, actually. Let's play... hang on a second.
I mean, today of all days, lack of sensitivity is astounding.
I'll play something better. Okay, right, so... She's better than me because, well, she's just... she's certainly more important than me. She's a far more important person. Why is she better than you, Brendan?
Probably because I'm disabled and she wants to try and help all the disabled.
Wow.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. I mean, I don't think she's better than you because she's able-bodied.
Yeah.
Some people might suggest that, but I wouldn't suggest that for a second. But yeah, she likes to do a lot of good things for charity and people less fortunate than herself, doesn't she?
Yes.
Thank you, Brendan. Hey, how's your juice cube?
It's all right.
I like Brendan's detail.
He's got an eye for detail,
really
and that's important. That is important. The kids these days, I don't know, Brendan's probably older than me, but kids these days, they just let things.
Thing is, if I ever meet Brendan's dad, I'll know exactly what he's got in his pocket.
Well, I know exactly where to look as well.
Yeah.
And if I meet Brendan, I need to write something down in a hurry. I know where I'm going.
Down and right.
Down and right. If you don't like the Beatles, the German language, or jokes during the news headlines, then this next bit, I love this bit, but it's not for you. Basically, but before you skip forward, because you don't like the Beatles, the German language, or jokes during the news...
You might think you don't like it.
If we had a Venn diagram, and I just can't be bothered.
Yeah, I could do two circles.
Okay, so there's a circle, one circle. So people who don't like the Beatles.
Yeah.
But then people who do like
jokes in news.
No. Kelly Betts, just really displaying true colours.
Right, circle.
So
there's some in the middle there.
Yeah, there's a crossover. So you might dig this.
If this is you, this is for you.
There is a great... When I got I don't listen to it now because it's too complicated. When I got my first... when I got my only internet radio... The internet radio is brilliant. It looks like a radio, but it's the internet, right? 10,000 plus stations. I found a brilliant station, Beatle FM. All it played is Beatles songs, very rarely by the Beatles. Cover versions, B-sides, solo stuff, cover versions of the solo stuff, 24/7, 365.
Did they play the German version of I Want to Hold Your Hand?
Sure, why not?
It's
Komm,
excellent.
gib mir deine Hand.
It is very, very
Yeah,
good.
Sie Liebt Dich?
She does.
Yeah, I do.
Have you heard Sie Liebt Dich?
Yep.
Have you? Well, what's that the German version of then? Don't.
She likes
No.
him.
Look, Lieb.
She loves me, yeah.
I think you... Hang on a second.
Yeah. Sie liebt dich, yeah.
Sie Liebt Dich, yeah?
This is my theme tune.
It's actually the Beatles.
Yeah.
I love it. Get ready to sing along. Kelly, your favourite bit? But they don't do ya, ya, ya. They cheat.
No, yeah would sound...
Oh, ya, ya, ya.
Especially in those days.
Oh, I didn't do it then. Hang on.
Oh.
It's a very romantic language.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, every time, Kelly. Surely we're a minute and a half into it now. You would have thought you would have got the joke. Sie liebt dich, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy the Beatles in German, singing Sie liebt dich.
That was the Beatles with She Liebt Dich, and this is Travel.
Thank you very much indeed. Ah, dear. £7:46. We'll be speaking to Delia later on in the show. Why is the Queen better than you? We know she is, but tell us why. 03459 455 555. Before that, though, here are your news headlines on BBC Three Counties Radio. Hertfordshire Police has announced plans to close Hoddesdon Police Station and the custody suite at Watford. As am I allowed to do jokes during the headlines?
I mean, what joke?
Well, about the custody suite. This is no trifling matter. Am I allowed to do that?
No.
Aye. All right, Tony Hall. Anyway, the Queen will become Britain's longest-serving monarch later today, overtaking the record set by her great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria. Am I allowed to do a joke here?
Go on.
She's been sat on the throne longer than anybody else.
Kelly.
Over to my Ernie Wise. To my Tommy Cannon, yes?
She must be tired.
Yeah, can we do that?
I wish you wouldn't.
You're so square. Fax it up.
It really does.
I have been hauled up by the team here and saying, listen, if I get something wrong, I don't mind admitting that I got something wrong, and if I've crossed a line, and I will apologise. And I apologise to Sheila and any of the other listeners who are upset with my flippant talking of the closure of the custody suite at Watford Police Station. I said it was no trifling matter. It's very, very important. Because obviously, hundreds and thousands are affected. Been very quiet today.
I'm admiring and listening and enjoying the bants that you two are delivering.
No, you wrote them.
She's hungover again.
Are you?
No.
Oh, player.
I haven't been hungover at work for ages.
Well, hang on a minute. Since Monday. In fact, you weren't even hungover at Monday. You were high. You were like what's he called? The Reefer man. Who's the Reefer man?
Because I got high.
Don't fear the Reefer. Billy, don't fear the Reefer. The guy because I got high. Afro man.
Afro man.
You're like Afro man in so many ways.
In so many ways.
Primarily the Afro and the man bit. We tested out a brand new radio feature this week. Now, when you say tested out, Kelly,
yeah,
what you mean is we were a little bit stuck for content as per usual, and so we made up something off the hoof, on the cuff,
off the cuff,
on the hoof, on the fly.
All those things.
Freestyle.
If you like it, we'll keep doing it. If you don't, we'll keep doing it. We've got nothing else, is it? We've not had many calls in response to the Ask Dave feature. One thing I'd like to ask is...
She Liebt Dich?
Yes?
She Liebt Dich?
Excuse me?
She Liebt Dich?
Yeah, and to you.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, what's the... If you want to ask Dave, this is a genuine feature. Honestly, we've got nothing for the next 12 minutes apart from talking to this old man. 03459 455 555.
I've got an idea for the title of that feature.
OK, yeah.
To Dave's questions.
To Dave's questions, I'll have that. It's not as good as I do like to be beside the B-side, but...
Thought for the Dave?
Oh, I need to think of a pun on day, because that's what you're doing, isn't it?
Exactly.
You're both done today. OK,
The Dave to Dave?
Today's...
Days of the week.
It's Wednesday.
Excuse me, do I get a word in edgeways here?
In Edge where? Yes. Okay, David. What would you like to say? And then we're going to just rack up the calls and we're going to just ram them down your neck hole. What have you got?
Oh, sorry, I've got to go back to last Friday when you was having a go at that lady who owns the buses, the coaches.
Oh, yeah. The lady who left, just a reminder, she was the lady whose company left a disabled woman with a disabled child and 2 young girls behind. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Well, can you think of the bus driver's time, his time limit of driving, and his tacho?
Beg pardon?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello.
I'm talking to myself.
In many ways, yes.
Yeah, I know.
He waited 8 minutes. He waited 8 minutes, Dave. That's disgusting, isn't it?
No, it's not, because he's got his time limits of that bus.
He waited 8 minutes and he didn't check that she was on. It's terrible.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Dave, did you hear about the system for making sure everyone was on the bus? It was
no.
this. It went like this. Is everyone here?
Excuse me,
Yes.
Kath.
And off
Excuse
they
me,
went.
Kath.
Go on.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Go on.
That man's got a time limit of driving that coach.
No, he's not.
He's got a tacho in that bus.
No, he's not.
If he's pulled, yes, he has.
He's not got a time limit. His first duty is
Yes,
to make
he
sure
has.
everyone's on.
Right, hang on a minute.
No.
Does the tacho only work when the bus is moving?
Yes.
Well, I've
When
just
he's
shot your
sitting at
I've
that-
just shot your argument down in flames. Then, if the bus wasn't moving, if they're waiting.
No. He's
No.
that time. No, it's
No.
Not, that tacho.
No.
The moment he gets in that bus.
Right.
and
Well,
if
then
it
don't get
stops-
in the bus. Don't get in the bus. Wait
No,
outside by the door. Then the tacho's not running.
Excuse me.
Pardon?
Can you get to know about these tacos?
Why don't you, I love a good I love Mexican food.
Delicious.
Yeah, I know.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, I'm just telling you, that bus driver was in his rights.
Okay.
If he's telling them to be back by 5, he's
Yes.
got to move away by 5.
Okay.
Because if he's held up,
Yeah.
that taco's still going.
The best days of our lives. That's what we'll have.
Dave, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
This happened on
certainly can.
Friday. Why are you ringing up 5 days later?
Excuse me, because I tried to ring up Friday and I tried to ring up Monday and I didn't come on.
You didn't try hard
Okay.
enough. Our
Okay.
phone didn't ring.
Listen, it's the best days of our lives. It's Wednesday. It's today's the Dave, and we've got loads of questions for you, Dave. You happy to take some questions from the callers?
Yes, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's put his posh voice on. Rebecca, you're through to Dave Luton. What would you like to ask her?
I would like to know where the best deals in town are.
Where the best, sorry?
Where the best deals in town are. Where can I find the best deals, Dave?
Asda's.
Not Iceland's.
It could be Iceland, yeah. Or Tesco's. It is.
Are you,
Hold on.
It's Bex.
It's Bex. Hello, Bex.
Hello, Dave.
Nice to talk to you, Bex.
I used to work with Dave years ago, and we had this song that he used to sing. I think he should sing it for you.
Don't you start, Bex. Right. What song
He
was
has
that?
a great voice. You have a great voice, Dave, about the deals in Iceland.
I know. Yeah. Thank you, Bex. It's great. I'm talking to... Where's he gone? Hello?
No, he's gone. I think we're on our own, Dave.
Yeah, oh, really? Yeah. Oh, stop laughing, Bex, will you? There you go. You know what I mean? But,
Morning, Dave.
Who's that?
It's Jamie.
Who?
Grumpy Jamie.
Do I know you? Oh, Gropey Jamie, yeah. Are
Dave,
you
where
all
can
right,
I get free parking in Luton?
A free park?
Free parking.
Do you know, I can't answer that question.
It's not good enough for me, mate.
There's nowhere, mate. There's nowhere in this town
come on.
for free parking.
Can you research it for me?
Pardon?
Can you research it for me, please?
Oh, I haven't got a computer, mate. I don't know how to work a computer.
Oh, mate, you're letting me down.
Who?
You are.
Why?
Because I thought you'd have all the answers.
No, mate. I don't ever think. Not
Also,
like
the tacho in the vehicle, it can be running without the vehicle running. Because it's got
Yes,
different
I know.
modes on it.
I know, mate, because I used to drive lorries.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. And someone's got to convince this man here that driver was in his right to leave at 5 o'clock.
I think you could have gave her a little bit more leeway.
No, because if he's held up, he's had it, isn't he? His Tacho's going to go over his time limit.
Yeah, but Dave said though, Dave, you can't just go, is everybody here, and then drive off. It's his job to make sure they're all on there.
Hello, Dave. I've got a question for you.
Yeah, go on then.
Hello, Dave. Listen, I'm taking a stunning woman out tonight. Can you recommend a good restaurant?
Got no idea, mate, because I don't go into restaurants and I don't believe in restaurant food.
So where can I take her then?
Take her to the pictures, mate.
No, I don't want to take. She's scared of the dark.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be good for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I better take the light bulbs out. So we just want to know if you want to join us, Dave.
Yeah, anytime, mate. Where?
Yeah. Eh?
Just let me know where we got to go. You paying, though? Anyone else? Anyone else? Hello? Am I talking to myself?
Dave.
Yes.
My name's June, and I come from Stevenage. And I believe I might have been on that coach that day. And the driver didn't even know if he was coming or going. He didn't count the seats when everybody was on to make sure how many was on. When we arrived, he thought our seats had been allocated to somebody else, which wasn't true. He just didn't know what he was doing, and he wasn't English. Sorry.
Right, okay. Well, all right. I do appreciate, I do understand that he should have checked the passengers.
Yes, he should have. What he did, he stood on the coach and said, "Is everybody here?" Now, how the hell did we know?
No, I know. I can understand that point. Right. But when it comes to the Tacho and his driving hours, he's got to leave at 5 o'clock.
Past 4 when he went off.
Oh, he went off at half 4, not 5 o'clock.
Half 4 he said he would go off, and apparently this was about 8 minutes after half 4. I mean, if that's the same coach that I was on, and that's what happened.
But the thing is, if he's told you 4:30, he's got to leave at 4:30 because he's worried about his driving hours.
Yes, dear, but if somebody has an accident, they can't help it, can they? And the other thing is, if he had an accident in the coach, then where's your Tacho then? So that
an accident is different.
Oh no, you're still going on about the Tacho, and that's what I'm saying. So, in any case, it's lovely talking to you. Goodbye.
And to you, June. Thank you. Is that the lot? Hello? Oh, come back, Mr. Rhodes, Stephen Rhodes. He talked to me. Hello? Where's Matt at Luton? Any more questions?
Yeah. Do you think, right, women should wear the veil or not wear the veil?
No, I don't. It should be barred.
Yeah, and what reason would you have for that?
Because of terrorism.
Yeah, that's right. Identity, innit?
Oh, yes, you can't see the person under that veil.
I did.
Regardless if it's a woman or...
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing to do with whether you want to see their faces or not. It's just identity, innit?
It is, and it's a scary thing, actually, on some people. Very scary.
Do you talk to one of them, yeah?
Oh, 3459 455 555. Haven't got that number wrong once. Call
you
in.
Haven't, though, have you?
I have.
Oh,
I did. I went through a period of getting it wrong.
Oh, okay. So
call in and ask Dave a question. In fact, call now. Call that number now. Now, wherever you are listening. Yeah, see who you get. It'll just be when the show finishes. That number's just my answer phone.
Call and ask for Dave.
Yeah.
Is Dave there?
That'd be hilarious.
Is Dave there?
He probably will be though.
Dave will answer it, but he won't let you get a word in edgeware. You can use that number to call in about anything you want, really, just like this numpty. I mean plum. No, I don't. I mean person.
Good morning, Iain.
We've not really started the show properly yet. We're still kind of just trying to squeeze our, let's be honest, slightly bigger bodies than they were 6 months ago down into the rabbit hole.
Right.
So, I'm not having a go at you. It's not, technically it's your fault, but do you want to do you have, what, okay, don't tell me what you're going to say, but is it important?
Yes, very important.
Does it have to happen now? Or can it happen in, 10, 20 minutes when we're a bit more, there's a vibe going?
No, it's got to happen now.
Okay, do you need dramatic music underneath you? Because I can do that. You want dramatic music? Okay. What is it? Is it scary what you're going to tell us? Because I've got some great scary. I've got this. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. Hang on. There we go. All right. Put some scary music. We're in the rabbit hole and it's dark today. We forgot to bring our torches, or for our American cousins, flashlights. They call them flashlights. Idiots. Oh, we've just dissed an entire continent. Okay, Andy, we're down the rabbit hole. It's dark. I'm holding on to Justin's hand, and it's very sweaty. What have you got for us, Andy?
I suggest after the success of the spot on yesterday's show with Ask Dave that we have a regular spot for him.
Yeah. Oh,
so it's a regular spot of Ask Dave.
Hang on a minute. Is that it? Is that what you called up for?
That would be very scary.
Flipping it. The thing is, if we do that, we've then got to get into production values. Right, Kelly.
Yes, player.
You got 15 seconds. Could you build a theme tune for an Ask Dave, the best? Thank you for the Daves. These are the Daves of our lives. Happy Daves, kind of. Could you build a theme tune for us in the next 15 seconds?
Yeah, I've just done it.
Oh, blimey, she has. That was quick. Hang on a second.
Really clever.
Hang on a second. There we go. She's been listening. Thank you for the
Dave.
Those endless days are sacred days you gave me. Those were the
Dave.
Kelly.
Sunday, Monday, happy
Dave. Dave.
Friday, happy
Dave.
So, okay, yeah, fine, why not then? We've got a theme tune, it'd be rude not to use it after all the effort that Kelly just put into it.
Yeah, I think she's done very well there.
Thanks so much for calling, Andy.
All right, thank you.
You know what, though? There's a slight problem with Dave.
Really?
Apart from the obvious. But he's a bit like, Nanny McPhee. When you want him, he doesn't come along.
Yeah, it's true.
When you
That's
don't,
true.
he's there, he's all over it.
Can we tell Justin the theory that we explored several theories yesterday when you weren't in the studio?
Okay.
About Dave and you.
No.
Listen, my theory is... Listen to this.
This is with my legal team before you start, by the way.
My theory is that Dave is an older version of you.
Absolute rubbish.
And somehow... Either you have time travelled back to warn him, or he's time travelled forwards to warn you, but you're the same person.
Okay.
Here's my theory, right? You know when you had him over the compost?
No, I did not have him over the compost or the coals. Again, that is with my legal team.
Well, he said you straddled him.
No, I did not.
I think that maybe in that moment, him being the older version of you, what's happened is... He's budding, right? He's got there's an extra you coming out of his shoulder, and it's gone off somewhere, and it's murderous.
How dare
And what
you?
he's trying to
How
do now
dare
is
you?
get in touch with you himself, his younger self, and stop it from happening.
Have you seen the way that Dave dresses?
Here's my theory.
Oh, shut up!
He's your actual dad.
No, he's not my dad.
He's your dad and he's yourself.
No, he has very poor taste in music. That's why he's not my dad.
Is he your son?
No.
You've travelled back in time.
No. Nothing to do with me. Okay. He may want to associate himself with me. Okay. That's fair enough, but nothing to do with me.
Okay, well, we'll discuss those theories more. If you've got a theory about Dave and Justin, 03459 455 555. If there are good bits from Friday, then you'll hear them. Now, if there's not, then you'll hear me whistling awkwardly. Do I record a whistle?
Yeah, go on then. Can you do it more awkward? That sounds happy.
Now we're getting... By the way, Kelly, great to have you back.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Claire.
You are welcome, my darling.
I am.
And can I just say you're looking lovely this morning? Is
Thank
that
you.
sexy for me to
No,
say that? Is it
that's
sexy for
very
me to say it?
What did you say?
Very
I
sexy.
said she looked fit. Is that sexy? I just want to get linked in with her. I want to link in with you.
Go on then.
Dear LinkedIn, please stop emailing me. I sniffed around you once 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That was it. I realised you weren't for me. Please stop emailing me.
I've actually closed my account, but still it appears that people are looking at my profile.
You can't close the account. I closed my account, and you can't close it. It's always there, and people will always continually invite you to join LinkedIn.
Did it get you a new job? No.
I feel sorry for Tom from MySpace. I think he's.
I used to like him.
I think he's living under a bridge somewhere, drinking.
Drinking.
Drinking. Ollie says, I went fishing last night.
Good for you.
And I watched Tony Jacklin achieve a hole-in-one shot on the BBC's coverage of whatever match. Are you saying the BBC deceived us? Shock horror, Helen Milton Keynes.
Is that what you're saying, Ian?
Yeah, I am. The BBC lies to you. Look at our history. It's full of lies. This is a lie.
Who went fishing?
Ollie.
Should I call him back?
Yeah, but I see.
See if
why
he caught a
not?
big
Shall
one.
I?
Why not?
Okay.
What do you reckon he caught?
Did he get a hole-in-one?
Yeah.
Did he get a chub?
Yeah.
Can't think of. Did he dangle his maggot?
Yeah.
I went fishing. I used to go fishing with my dad years ago, and then I realised it's a really boring thing.
I always wanted to go fishing. No one would take me.
It's boring. Just go now. Just
I'm
go.
a bit busy.
Not that,
Only
I mean,
a bit busy.
Let's be honest. It's not. It's. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10 today so far. Oh, we're all tired. It's fine. It's laid back Fridays. Call them laid back Fridays.
This is about fishing.
And that's the respectful way that Kelly speaks to our callers. Ollie, what's this about fishing?
He's on fader too.
Let's see if he caught a chub.
This is a bit. So Ollie.
Yeah, hello there.
Hello there. Did you get your maggot out last night?
No, I don't give a damn. I'll get my maggot out whenever I want.
Did you get a chub?
I did. Only a small one.
Do you throw it back or did you keep it for a long
no,
time?
I put it back.
Good.
Why did you really go fishing last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, honest.
Okay, so the question is, what for?
Fish.
I know,
I
but
went fishing for perch.
perch.
Now perch are you can't eat perch, can you?
No.
So again, this is
So again, what for?
Just see if I can catch a bigger one than me mate.
Did your mate go with you?
Yes, he did.
Right. Did you take lagers or cigarettes with you?
Both.
There we go. You see, you went to go and get boozed up.
Why don't you just go to the pub?
You went and did an Afro Man because he got high, because he got high, because he got. You just went for a booze up.
It was a nice day, so we thought let's go down the river, couple of beers, bit of fishing.
Yeah.
Not much better than that.
Well, that sounds like the last time I went fishing, and I was 11, and it was my dad, and it's weird. And you get the bowl of maggots. You get the tub of maggots with the holes in the lid.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't kill the maggots, but then you're going to pierce them. And at the end of the day, and I was a very clumsy child. It wasn't until I got into my early 30s I learned how to control this magnificent beast of a body. But when I was about 10, 11, don't laugh that much, Ollie. When I was about 10 or 11, I was really clumsy and awkward. And at the end of the fishing experience, you got all the maggots, and as a treat for the fish for being so good, you toss the maggots into the river, right? And so I had the maggots, and I went to toss them, but because I was so clumsy and awkward, my arm just went all the way back round, and it swung round, and the maggots fell on my head.
Oh.
All of the maggots on my head. I remember there were some hard lads on the other side of the river. That was obviously the funniest thing they'd ever seen in their life. It was.
They were on the other side.
They were on the other side. But my dad laughed. And my dad went to the lads on the other side. He went, "Hey, what an idiot, eh?"
You know when you stick them on the hook?
Yes.
Do you suck the end first?
Of the maggot?
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm sure I've seen it
You're
somewhere.
supposed to suck maggots.
Well, if it's cold, you can do that to warm them up, but I don't.
No, so you're not really you're not really hardcore fisherman. If you're not going to suck a maggot by the riverbank, then...
Well, there's not really much point, because when you put a hook in them, they usually wiggle about a bit anyway.
That'll wake them up.
When are you going fishing next?
Probably Monday or Tuesday.
Jeez, you're obsessed with it, man. You know they sell fish in shops these days.
Well, no, it's different to that.
Keep us posted, Ollie.
Ollie, let us know how your fishing experience
I will.
goes. You are now officially our official fishing correspondent.
And next time you see a maggot, give me a promise. Give it a good suck.
Okay.
Let's go through this step by step. First of all, a celebrity guest judge, one of the greatest singers of all time. Let's not mince words. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome from the Temptations, it's Mr. Clem Curtis. Good morning, Clem.
Good morning, Ian. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Clem. How are you, fella? You all right?
I'm fine, yeah.
When was the last time you did a rock and roll concert?
Last month.
Really?
Yeah.
You must. Shouldn't you be at home resting now? You guys have worked hard. You don't need to do this anymore, do you?
I don't need to do it. I like doing it.
Do you still get the buzz from it?
Yes, very much.
And do you? Let's be honest, Clem. Do you still get the hot women screaming and looking at you adoringly?
No.
Because I did a show. I did a live show last night. It was in Brighton, so I best of both worlds. But I had people of all genders looking up at me adoringly, and I was in a small. And I just got a feeling of what it was like to be a pop star.
No, I used to, but now I still get admired.
Okay, so you still like it. Do you do a little vocal warm up before you start the gig just to keep the tool in shape?
No.
You just go out there and do it.
Yes, I just go out and do it.
Okay. Well, if I asked you to sing this morning, would you say yes or would you say no?
No.
Thank you very much indeed. Okay, we've not crossed his palm with silver, and you've got to respect that. Clem, stay there. We've got our reigning champion. It's Ribena Rosie. Welcome back, Ribena Rosie.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
He's working it. He's working it. He's twinkling at her. Ribena, you've won this. I think it's literally. I just need to check my stats. Hang on. You've won this every week for the last 6 years. This is the last time we're doing it on this show, he said, leaving a little bit open for maybe doing it if another show popped up at the weekends.
Let's look at why, right? This isn't actually your iPod, is it, we're playing with? That you've been winning with for all these time?
No, that's fair enough. That's only because my iPod just has work songs for toddlers.
Well, I think that could still win, based on what we've heard before. But also, we're putting you up against someone who hasn't even got an iPod.
Well, this is we really are. I mean, the BBC is under real scrutiny at the moment for all kinds of shenanigans, and this is probably ranks up there as one of the worst. Peter's in Walmer Green. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning.
Now, you're going to play iPod roulette. Can I ask you, your iPod, what's its gigabyte?
I haven't got an iPod.
Excuse me?
I've got old LPs.
Right. And how...
I think that's cheating.
Well, he's going to randomly fan through them.
Because it has to, this has to be at Okay, what kind of music do you listen to, Peter?
Well, I've pulled one out now. One of the old LPs.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Tangos with Love by Jeff Love and his orchestra. And the
poor Clem's thinking, I got up for this.
What? And some of the best tangos in the world.
Okay, so you're going to point to... Okay, right. The way this works, Clem, you're the judge, okay?
Okay.
We're going to have 3 rounds. They're going to set their iPods to shuffle or close their eyes and point randomly.
Okay.
And then a song is going to come up, okay? You then have to decide, Clem, which is the best song, okay?
Okay.
There are 3 rounds. Each player's got 1 pass that they can use if they want to. Rosie, we're going to break with convention. You're going to go first. So hit shuffle, please.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
Yeah, that's okay.
We Will Rock You, Queen.
Oh, you've gone straight in there with, some would say a classic, some would say... The problem I have with We Will Rock You is it's one of those songs where Freddie Mercury really got to act like a showman. And that, I would imagine shortly before that song is when he was doing his... Pero Wembley, Pero Rio. He was doing all that, wasn't he? He does all that.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of Freddie Mercury, Clem?
Yes, I was very much a fan. I knew him well.
Excuse me, you knew Freddie?
Yes, I used to go to his house in Oscorp.
Hang on a second. Stop the show. How did you know Freddie?
Well, I had my son's uncle. He
Your brother?
No, my son.
Yeah.
Yes, his uncle. Right. He knew Peter. So we used to go over to his house.
Wow.
We went to Oscorp. We used to go to dinner in Oscorp.
Wow.
Stuff like that.
What was he like? Was he a nice fella?
It was very, very nice. Yes.
Okay.
He gave my son on his first birthday a glider.
Wow.
Things you look into.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Peter, you're going to have to pull something out of the bag to beat Queen. Close your eyes and waggle your finger.
Yeah.
And tell us what comes up. What you got, Pete? What you got?
I just told you, Tangos with Love.
No, you can't.
You pick that out. You've got to do a random one.
It's got to be random on the veranda.
That was random. That was random.
Got to do it randomly on air, Peter.
You're making this too.
Oh, Flim.
You'll have to hold it on then.
All right, put the phone down. There's 3. Right, all right, let's go with that one. So you got Jeff Love, Tango with Love.
You've gone.
Peter? I'm flipping. This is the last time we're ever doing this on this show. Peter?
Johnny Cash.
Oh, he's back. Hang on. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, go on.
Which one?
It's an LP.
Well, yeah.
And it's got Seasons on My Heart. I Feel Better All Over. I Couldn't Keep From Crying. The Time Changed Everything. I'd be just a fall.
Why don't Clem
There we go. We're just having that. I, Johnny Cash and I Could Just Be a Fool for You. Right, Clem. Flipping it.
Yes.
It's between your mate, who bought your son a glider for his first birthday, Freddie Mercury and Queen with We Will Rock You, versus Johnny Cash and something.
I'm sorry, it's got to be Freddie Mercury.
Of course it's got to be Freddie. So here we go. Pete. Right. Was Peter cheering then? Right. Peter, you get to go first this time.
Yeah.
So you've got to pick a song, not an album, a song at random.
Right. I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry.
Who's that by?
He's just telling you.
No, can you tell us?
Who's that by?
It's Johnny Cash. Can you pick another album? You can't just pick Johnny Cash songs.
Oh, God almighty.
Flippin' egg.
Go and get another record, Peter. You'll have to. Don't run, though.
Do you want me to keep picking out LPs?
Yes!
Well, goodness gracious me. I've left them in the other room now.
They're in the other room.
But I told you to get them all.
Right. Peter, just just make up a song from your collection.
Gone.
Jamie's been robbed today.
Flippin' heck. Clem, I'm so sorry. You expected to come on and have a professional experience, and this I'm embarrassed, Clem. You must feel awful and angry. Right, Peter.
He's all right. I hope he's all right.
Peter.
Hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
What you got now, boss?
Right. Presley. Teddy Bear.
Presley, Teddy Bear. Classic. All right, Rosie, what have you got?
Try A Little Tenderness, Otis Redding.
Oh, no. Okay, Otis Redding. We go over to Clem.
I'm sorry. Try A Little Tenderness.
Listen, I kind of knew it was going to be that. And also, I kind of think you wanted to leave early, and that's fine. Clem, that's fine. Hey, let's play the whistle game. Right, so.
Oh, no, I can't.
I'm going to play. So I'm going to do a whistle.
Yep.
You have to guess what the song is.
Oh, okay. Oh, Beatles. Hey Jude.
Right, your turn to whistle.
I can't whistle.
Well, you should have thought that before you get involved in a high stakes whistle game.
You
really whistle me off.
She's sucking in.
Jingle bells.
Yeah.
It's you again. Hey Jude.
Hey Jude.
Yeah, you got it, Catherine.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Don't make me laugh because I can't whistle and laugh at the same time.
Don't make me laugh. You wouldn't like me when I'm laughing.
She loves you.
No.
She Liebt Dich.
Yes.
she what?
She Liebt Dich.
That will never not be funny. Kelly, your turn.
Again.
Last round of the whistle game. Whoever wins this is the champion, and it carries over till next week.
She's got the thinnest whistle I've ever seen.
It's odd because she's got quite fat lips.
Yeah, she's breathing in like.
You're like my child who hasn't learned to whistle.
My whistle has never been called that before.
A thin whistle.
Okay.
You've got to make a little hole rather than a slit.
Well, that's just wind.
Yeah, how do you do it?
We're not playing the blowing game. Play that later off air.
Do you use your vocals as well?
No, that's humming. I can whistle and hum at the same time.
If you listen to Iain, you can hear him going in the background. But I'm more of a smooth whistler.
Get stuff, can you? I can do that.
Gosh, I've never been more turned on.
I learned how to do that because I saw some kids on Blue Peter when I was about 6 that were whistling and humming at the same time, and they're on Blue Peter.
Were they children or were they
kids?
Like Peruvians? Because
I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. And they were getting like all this special treatment. I thought, right, balls to that. I'm going to teach myself, and I did. At the age of 6.
I thought that about the people who could play William Tell on their teeth. Did you practice that one?
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's made me go really funny. Oh gosh. I can't look. I'm pretending it's something else.
And that would have got you on Blue Peter.
Quickly whistle a song, because I'm losing
can't,
the will
I'm
to...
done. Go on. Shall I whistle the end of the podcast theme?
Yeah, go. I'm going to have that as my ringtone. Literally my ringtone.
Thanks for listening to this free download from BBC Three Counties Radio, your local radio station for beds, hearts and bucks, on FM, AM, digital radio, and online at bbc.co.uk/Three Counties.
Was that have you got a squeaky bum?
Yes.